For this week's Sports Star Spotlight, we're going to talk about a few more quarterbacks in this year's draft. After leading Michigan to a national championship, JJ McCarthy's stock has never been higher. When COVID threatened to cancel high school sports in Illinois, he opted to play his senior season at IMG Academy in Florida.
I definitely would have stayed if there was no pandemic, because we came off a state championship loss in that offseason for me and my guys. We worked so hard. The fact that that season was taken away from us, it's disappointing, but it's for everyone's safety. So I was kind of looking at it I was stepping back from the situation and looking at it from a third person perspective. And I was like, hey, I need to, and I want to get better every single day. If I don't have football this season, I know I'm not going to be improving as much as I am if I am at somewhere like IMG, where I make that sacrifice. And I don't even like the word sacrifice, because I love doing it.
He had to learn the offense through Zoom meetings before the team was allowed to practice, and his coach was amazed at his football IQ.
2061.
He's a coach on the field. He's an offensive coordinator. He's a great player. Most important, he's a great human being. And, for me to give him my car keys and say, hey, this is your offense, and in a high school young man, that says a lot.
Going against that defense every day, it's just preparing me for those situations even more when I walk into the big house, and it's making my mental game grow so much more. And that's like the biggest thing out of this is it's like training wheels for college almost.
Well, football IQ is high. Now his athletic ability, he can make every throw. He can make every RPO read. He can put guys in the right places. So, he can throw the ball on this upfield hand to turn the receiver this way. I coached Joe Flacco at Delaware. Joe Flacco was a first-round pick. This young man is probably one of the best I've ever seen at this level right now.
JJ now looks like one of the better signal callers in this year's crop, and there are plenty of quarterback-needy teams in the first half of the first round. After spending 5 years in college, Bo Nix is a little older than some of the QBs at the top of the draft boards, but he's certainly been productive enough to convince NFL teams to give him a look, maybe even in the first round. Bo was one of the highest-rated players in the 2019 high school class when he played for his father, Patrick, at Pinson Valley High School in Alabama.
It's really big, and obviously it's a part of our lives, and it's what we do all the time. And so we make the most out of it, and we just, I think it's good bonding time with my little brother, just get to know him more, because I've never really been around him while he's playing football, so this will be the first year, which will be fun, and I think it's going to be a good time.
As the son of a coach, Bo's grown up understanding that while his physical skills are important, studying the game can truly take him to another level.
Just very competitive, very athletic, can move around really well, have a strong arm, and very smart. I know the game, and I know what coverages are going to be thrown at me, and I know the game plan pretty well, so I don't have a bunch of turnovers. I don't turn over the ball, so I'm pretty safe with the ball. So I think overall that I'm a pretty just solid quarterback, and can do multiple things.
Another player who just finished his 5th college season is Spencer Rattler, who spent his first 3 years at Oklahoma, where none other than Caleb Williams replaced him as the starter. He then spent the past 2 at South Carolina, where he wanted to reestablish himself as a pro prospect. We met him at the 2018 Elite 11 competition, where he cemented his status as the top quarterback in the 2019 class.
There's a lot of good quarterbacks in this class. We're all talented, but I feel like I'm one of the more accurate quarterbacks out here. I can make plays for my guys, especially with my feet too. I feel like that's a little different than what everybody else can do.
Spencer still has all the tools that made him so highly regarded in high school, and he could be a consideration for teams on the second day of the draft. Shifting away from quarterbacks for a moment, Will Shipley is the type of versatile running back that any offense can put to good use. The former Clemson tailback was a 5-star prospect in the 2021 class when he played at Weddington High School. He helped the team win state titles in his sophomore and junior seasons.
If I had to use one word, it'd probably be versatile. I love being able to do multiple things. Don't want to be one-dimensional. So I love being able to catch a football, run in between the tackles, and when I'm not getting the football, still produce in the best way that I can to help the team win.
He talks about being versatile all the time, and that's something that's huge. Being able to move him around in the offense like we do, and having defense have to find where number 9 lines up is always a trouble.
Dream is to be the best to ever play the game. I think anyone that plays and doesn't have that isn't, doing it right. I'm a very competitive person. I love winning. I love being the best in any scenario that there is. That's what I'm shooting for.
He can go as far as he wants in anything he does. I know it's kind of cliche to say nobody outworks him, but I'll put this guy's work ethic against anybody else, and he's going to strive for greatness, and he's going to thrive for it.
Now, I'd love to just make it to the league, first of all, and win a Super Bowl. I'd love to be a Hall of Famer. Every one of the top accolades that I can do is what I want to achieve.
Another running back who could hear his name called in the draft's middle rounds is MarShawn Lloyd of USC. A teammate of Caleb Williams in college, Lloyd was actually his opponent in high school when he was at DeMatha Catholic in Maryland. MarShawn's combination of size and speed made him one of the highest-rated running backs in the 2020 high school class.
I got a little bigger, so I'm able to withstand hits and still able to come back and run down the field. So my breakaway speed, I still have it, but the weight that I gained helped me be able to withstand hits.
He's a patient running back, and the great thing about MarShawn, anytime he touches the ball, he can score. He has just tremendous speed, tremendous vision, tremendous work ethic in terms of understanding where the hole is, how the hole is going to open up, and once he sees it, he's able to take it and go.
Thanks for checking out Sports Stars of Tomorrow on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like, and please subscribe to our channel so you see all of the latest content.